Welcome. I am not using this deck, but I like to shuffle them before I put them down. Today was a very interesting day. We're actually into the 19th now, but my plan was to make the 12 videos for each sign. And I will do that today, as in Sunday the 19th. It is 3:15 in the morning, and I am still awake. And, I thought it's Saturday. I don't need to do the daily tarot one because I'm going to do the weekly. And I'm just going to hold this. It's been an interesting day. So today is my brother's birthday. He passed away before I was born at only 3 weeks old. It happens to be that my niece was birthed on his, home. Aretha Franklin, the Oracle card home. So he was on my mind. Then this evening, during the day, I felt off, right? I knew there was intense energy going on. And then this evening, it was very interesting how I even saw a really bad car accident. I mean, it was bad. Like, it had been flipped over multiple times. It was fresh. The lady was still on the ground. Somebody was getting, strollered into the ambulance, and the lady was still on the ground in pain. And then this evening, very late, early here into the morning, I saw that my cousin, whom we also even share a godfather, and his wife posted that they're having a baby. So that was so commemorative, it was a beautiful thing for me. And then I see a post of somebody who passed away that I'm not even close with, but she really was a powerful and inspiring person. This, as well as, Aretha Franklin, she was Aretha Franklin status. Essence Adams was Aretha Franklin status. And for it all to, so much to happen in such a short period of time, where it's not to me directly per se, but I feel it so deeply, so intensely. And this is where I connect with people, that's my gift. Which I thought was a curse. The elders are leaving, and we are the elders. My grandmother passed away on my birthday, almost 6 years ago. And that was August 4th. So it went in steps. It was my grandmother's birthday. It was another community friend, fellow body worker. We're not close either, but I felt very close with her in the situation. We had done the eclipse ritual, new moon ritual together. And then her grandmother passes away. And the spiritual presence, the auras that I was been feeling very strongly. I don't even know how to explain them, but it's just a knowing, and it gives us this sense of reverence to our purpose. You just never know. In all of your knowing, you just never know what God has truly. The moments that, the precise moments, of that shift, that change. Oh, you're up, huh? I didn't have too much coffee. Just, I've also been dealing with like very intense migraines, which today wasn't that bad at all. But like last week, I even threw up from it. But I believe it's because I feel all of these energies. I'm a sun in 11th house, the house of Aquarius. And I feel all of these energies and things that are happening very intensely, even within my nervous system. And when it's not happening to me directly, I'm still feeling it. And it goes to show Aquarius, Uranus network, right? That we are all truly connected. We are all networked together, like the strings of fascia, the strands or whatever you want to call it, however you describe it. So it was an interesting day. And before I lay my head down to sleep, I have to do the daily tarot today. I have to. So I don't even know why I grabbed the oracle cards. I might not even use the tarot cards. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the wisdom cards. I'm going to use the oracle cards, and I'm going to use the angel cards. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. We count it all a blessing from day to day, from moment to moment, from breath to breath. We don't take it for granted. We don't take it lightly. The privilege to be here. I'm just going to show the cards and then I'll go through them. The map maker of destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. Number 24 in reverse. Freedom. All three in reverse. The Swan Queen. Transformation, intuition, patience. The Keeper of the Scales, fairness and balance. So this is what I'm getting from the wisdom cards. I see 111. The map maker, the first card is 24. That's 6. Karmic balancing, karma. The Swan Queen is number 13. 1 and 3 adds up to 4. That's our foundation, you know. Our structure. The Keeper of the Scales adds up to 11. It's 38, number 38. So we have the 6, the 4 is 10. Well, yeah. And then we have the 11. So I see 3 1s there. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. The earth, the water, and the air. The map maker of destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. You know, it's like we have the pen and we have the quill and the paper. You know, and it's all about free will. The thing is, nobody is stopping your free will. You know, we make all of these excuses about, you know, I don't have enough money, and like, you know, I have these roadblocks and this isn't a way, but I have kids and there's, you know, free will, authentic purpose. What is your purpose? Freedom, you know, came up. It's Venus, right? Home represented here, Venus with Libra. And in Aquarius, right? Freedom came up in recent readings. So you have it. You're the map maker. You're the one who writes the story. Nobody else can write your story for you. Whatever the fuck you do today, tomorrow, whatever you have planned, nobody's telling you what to do. Nobody tells you what to eat. Nobody tells you when to shit or if you want to shit your pants. You write the story. And you get out of it everything that you put in. The Swan Queen, transformation, intuition, and patience. Patience is a huge focus here. When you use your intuition, it forces you to use patience. Like, it forces you to be patient. And through that comes the transformation, comes the change, comes the next point on the map. And that is how we keep the scales balanced, right? And that is how our dreams come true. And we have to be true to, like, you know, like I saw a meme, a post that said, you know, this back then, you know, when internet first came out, it was a way for us to escape the real world. Now we're like on the internet all the time, and getting back to Earth is how we escape the world. You know, so we have to, from the being stuck in our daily rut and then, you know, we have to find that balance. You have to, in the midst, make the steps patiently like a Taurus, you know, through uncertainties, like, you know, through the dark, not knowing which way you're going necessarily, you know, like a Scorpio, you know, and being able to intuit your way through like the moon, like a Cancer, between these two. This is what you got to do. Okay, well, which direction are we going then? What's the next step in the road? Ah! My point exactly. Where direction is the compass pointing? Number 50, change. This is truly a point of death. The death card has been played. And with it comes birth. Compass, right underneath the map maker. This is from the Enchanted Map deck. Encouragement. Okay, and that comes underneath patience, the Swan Queen. Sometimes we gotta put things on ice and take it slowly. Let it thaw out. Encouragement. Be good to yourself. It's in reverse. So, be encouraging to others. It will give you hope for yourself. And be around people who are encouraging to you. And that is one of the steps that will help you to navigate your compass.
Yeah.
The Bone Collector. This came up too. We keep getting a lot of the same cards. And back to that one. With this, I'm going to say, go through your resources. Really explore your resources, both those within you and those that are external. Both with information, Libra, justice. What you put in, right? That karmic balance will lead to your ultimate fulfillment. The matchup between you and your destiny, twin flame, right? Go through your resources. Network. But know who you're talking to. Know where it's dry. Know where it's fertile. Know where the bones are dead. And know where the live animals are, thriving and flying. She's got a peacock feather in her hand. I never fucking noticed that. Ever. So with that, I would even say, I got to do some research on, what is the significance of a peacock, the animal. That is a key. I'm going to do this now because I feel like it's that important. The meaning of a peacock. You know what? Keep your eye on the feather. Keep your eye on the father. The feather, Ma'at. Ma'at, balance, Libra. One time, I'm going to come back to this. One time, I don't know where I was or what group this was, what I was doing, but somebody gave us a peacock feather. Now, the goal was to hold it here and keep it up, right? On the tip. Do you know how easy that is? Do you know how hard that is? It depends on if you're doing it right. So if you keep your eye on the bottom, you lose track, right? Like you're trying to balance this thing. But if you keep your eye on the top, on the feather, on the eye of the feather, right? The eye of the Father, your third eye, number 1111, you're able to keep that feather up, no problem. Like seriously, like you don't even have to look at the base at the bottom. You're only looking up top. Wasn't that reading one of the readings that I just did? And what came to me was, this isn't a trickle down effect, right? This is not a trickle down effect. We're moving upward, we're ascending. So keep your eye on the Father, okay? Don't worry about all the things you see around you and all the systematic stuff that keeps us in chains and keeps us locked. Stay encouraged. Now, let me go back to this. Come back here. Come back to me. Is the epitome of beauty, Libra again, okay? Venus, the peacock spirit animal, is the epitome of beauty. This graceful, powerful animal, let me click on that. Offers lessons about self-love, honor, integrity, and the importance of facing life's challenges as well as the unknown with courage and confidence. Sounds very Leo-ish even. What is happening here? Extra things are popping up. Okay. When the peacock struts gracefully into your life, you may be entering a time of rebirth, are we not? Individuals whose power animal is the peacock possess a firm connection between the past and present, wow, and recognize its effects on the future. They readily see the importance of integrity and honor, confident in all they do. Those with a peacock totem also recognize the need for light-heartedness and laughter, a legacy of love, a legacy of joy, a legacy of laughter. Commonly, the peacock animal totem is accepted as being symbolic of integrity and rejuvenation on top of that, okay? In addition, this proud member of the pheasant family also represents beauty, balance. Yo, it is no coincidence that I just noticed that peacock feather for the first time ever. Wise vision, awakening, immortality, spirituality, self-confidence, awareness, leadership, self-love, resurrection, laughing at life. This almost feels like, the sacrificial lion arising, as a peacock, like reincarnating as a peacock, like going through the phoenix rising and then like transforming into a peacock from the spirit fire to this earthly realm as a peacock. The message of balance and foundation, right? Patience. And I mentioned Taurus, transformation, intuition, patience. The bone collector. like anything, it's easy to get caught up in the good and risk taking it too far. This is off of spiritanimal.info, by the way. As a peacock totem guides you, embrace self-love and confidence. Don't allow yourself to become arrogant, vain, or unapproachable. Maintaining a delicate balance of confidence and humility is the key. Balance is obtained by having strong foundation. Those studying the mysticism of the peacock should pay attention to the feet. Interesting. The feet are our foundation and support system. It's a little bit opposite of, seeing the vision in the eye of the Father, right? But we still have to build the support and the foundation, most definitely. Peacocks have, there would not be a top, right? If there wasn't the bottom. Peacocks have sharp, powerful metatarsal spurs, also known as kicking thorns. They use these to defend themselves against predators. Their legs are strong and like two legs, strong towers, 1-1. And they have 3 strong toes facing forward and 1 facing backwards. That message about balance and having strong foundation is the peacock. What message is the peacock bringing to you? So that is that, and that is very interesting, and I believe that is a very pertinent part of this reading. August 18th. For August 18th, the message for this very pivotal day, as was every day really since the eclipse. Now I want to pull the angel cards. So again, it's taking what you have, and like the sun is shining around her head, shine bright. And do it with confidence and with humility, though. She's like on Buddha status, right? Wherever you go. Whether it looks dry boned or, or not. Listening in reverse, celebration, right side up, emerging. I love it. Reaffirming after reaffirming. Listening. Your intuition starts by listening. You have to still your mind, Mercury in retrograde, to slow you down, stationed actually on the 18th. And so it proceeds, moving forward again. Listening. Still your mind. Celebration doesn't have to be extravagant. Yes, we can dance, like the lion, like that Leo, like that stage center, front center stage, Leo North Node. Celebrate yourself every day. Like, wake up and celebrate you. I don't understand people who don't celebrate their birthdays. I mean, sometimes I don't do anything, but I always take the time or the contemplation of me, that's like the thought process to like just review myself, love on myself, encourage myself, just nurture myself and on my birthday. And that's, you know, not just the birthday, but the whole week, really. Sing to yourself, you know. And these are ways in which we celebrate. We celebrate ourselves for living. It helps you to stay encouraged. Encourage yourself. As you both listen and celebrate and get out of your own mind of like doubt and questions and which direction am I going, that is how you will begin that Swan Queen transformation, emerging yourself into your new self. You know, your new self comes out, emerging. And what happens when you grow out of your shell? Are you going to try to squeeze yourself back in? You know, I know every parent probably jokes about, maybe I'm just weird. I'm sure every mother jokes with her kid about, you know, shoving them back up into their belly. Emerging, you know. So just like the patience that you have in those 9 months, take the time to listen even to your body. Take the time to listen to your internal compass through the moon, your water body. Celebrate the moon, celebrate your life, celebrate every breath, celebrate every experience, celebrate the desert times, you know, walk through that desert like a peacock. It starts with that. And the details, they just come. They really do come step by step. On the map, step by step. You know, sometimes you gotta plan out your stops, your rest stops, your breaks to eat, to, you know, shit. So don't be discouraged. Have patience and walk through it. You're being guided. You have this inside of your soul. I do want to pick one card. I almost want to pick, this is what I want to do, one card from every deck. Or at least the 3 that I have on top. 444, baby. The 3 of Wands and Temperance. This ain't the trickle-down effect. This was the card. We're ascending up. We have the Fire. That's a Sagittarius card. But we do have the Fire also represented with Aries. New beginnings. Moving forward, it's the 3 of Wands. Taking the next steps in the action forward. The 10 of Cups is in reverse. And that is Mars, carrying Mars through in Pisces. So when it's in reverse, it's just a warning. And this is why. This is really why you have to have patience. You have to practice temperance, because as you move forward, you have to make sure that you really evaluated everything fairly, that Libra balance your own personal values, how you value yourself, the things that you value, the path that you're taking, how much do you value that, And as you are taking the next steps, the people that are involved, like, do they have the same values? You know, sometimes we get excited, like Aries, like Mars, you know, that like that fire, like Sag, even like Leo. But Pisces can sometimes bring a little cloudiness and delusion, right? You know, it's like, you know, the veil. So, while all of the potential is here for that, okay, be choosy. Take the time to really evaluate before you move forward. Super duper 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 important. Now, I see bees in this picture, and I want to look up bees. The meaning of bees. I did not mean to pick 3 cards from that deck. I meant to pick 1 from each deck. Represents the heart chakra and life's sweetness. Bee has strong ties to the sun as well, light and warmth. This creature is sacred to Kama, I don't know what that is, the god of love in Hinduism, and epitomizes the Eleusinian mysteries of Greece, honoring Demeter and Persephone. Okay. Social insect operating within teamwork-based community with an intricate hierarchy. Okay. By observing its behavior, social habits, community, and environment. Spirited animal is an ancient symbol of endurance and energy, and surprising symbol meaning of the bee is, oh, I gotta click on that one. Now, so far, I just Googled like meaning of bees, and it comes up on Google, and I'm only reading the short, you know, things from the websites that come up. But I just clicked on Universe of Symbolism. Looking for a good luck charm of love? Look no further than a little humble bee buzzing about and doing the waddle dance. He is a potent symbol of love and sweet abundance. Legend has it that bee is an ancient symbol representing the god of love. Humblebee, as referenced above, is the name. Given Bumblebee, the name given to the bumblebee by no other than Charles Darwin when observing the gentle demeanor of the bumblebee. I want to see, where does it talk about spirit animal? Okay. Having wings can be totally free. We talked about freedom, free will. This is the ultimate dream. That is the ultimate dream, is it not? The bee has defied scientists for eons as to how this little insect can possibly take flight, taking into consideration its size against all odds, right? Physics dictates that it's just not possible, particularly with such small and fragile wings. To this end, the bee is a beautiful representation of the idea to dream the impossible dream. A dream is a wish your heart makes, and indeed, those dreams can come true. As it turns out, the conclusion to this mystery is that the bee's wings beat so fast that it creates the energy necessary to lift the bee and give it flight. Ooh! So I can just do this really, really fast and jump off a cliff and I can fly! Therefore, the bee is a marvelous symbol of the idea that anything is possible. Bee seems to have the magic of believing down. I believe I can. I think I can. Mercury stationed. Moving direct. I think I can. I believe I can. He has conquered, like Leo the lion, which Mercury is in, what so many of us dream of, to take flight and soar through the sky. Humming and buzzing through the air, the hum of the bee's wings eloquently symbolizes the song, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. Don't make me dress up, okay? And I love that it conveys the meaning to have the height of excellence, a premier shining message of royal bee symbolism. So, my friends, let me switch back to YouTube here. Royal bee excellence, as you listen, right? And you practice patience so that you can flow in your intuition to find your balance and to find the next steps moving forward. Make sure that anything and anyone, any direction that you're going has the utmost excellence, okay? That there's no deceit or confusion. Reality, Virgo season is coming around the corner. The whole season, you should be dealing with reality of what it really is, okay? Not just what you want, what you feel, what you dream, but also the reality of how to make those dreams come true. Excellence, pursue excellence. I don't know if I should keep pulling cards. I think that, maybe I will, just because. Because I can. The Fool in reverse, meaning that you're lacking confidence. But it's a beautiful, innocent, exciting, curious place to be, regardless of any worries or fears or lurking, predators that may be around. That's also the card of Aquarius, right? The Fool. Sudden shock and sudden changes, newness, right? Sometimes it's unearthing. Mars in Leo, the Seven of Wands. As you do pursue and you move forward, with that Three of Wands energy. This is for the near future, okay? Not for now. Not for the immediate. Make sure you pick the right things to stand ground on. Make sure you know what ground you even stand on. Those foundational home Venus qualities. Of course, the Hierophant comes in. So don't just do things to be rebellious. Make sure that everything you do is with a cause, with that heart of Leo, full of integrity, like that bee, Values, again, Venus. the Hierophant. What are your old traditions that you're no longer, what are your new traditions going to be? How are you replacing? Are you a entity of, just mash pash of, no, you're very intricately and purposefully made to think and feel and operate in specific energies, And so as we're losing everything that was just like put in us, fed to us, make sure that you do it all with a cause and with integrity in your next steps as you move forward. That is going to be crucial, because otherwise you'll have to learn, some of the same hard knocks. So we've got good energy here. Definitely. This card also has come up this week, and here we have another one, and it's in reverse, and it's the Ten of Swords, Gemini, Moon and Sun in Gemini. These things that have shocked our minds. We went from the 10 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. Now this is Jupiter in Pisces, and it's in reverse too. So we got to flip this card right side up. But the energy is just there, but it's just that sometimes we don't see it. We don't see the blessings. We don't see how we don't have our minds on all the fulfillment and the abundance. This is the card of abundance, straight up. But as we kind of release those anxieties of, those traps, those mind traps that we've been in, we are standing on a very solid foundation. From the choices that we make in the new direction that we're going. Aries, the 3 of Wands is the new direction that we will be going into as we end up taking some real steps, some realistic steps into our next phase. Venus, we end it with Venus. This is new birth, new foundation, home, new values. And it's very solid. This is definitely a card of happiness. So that's it. And with that, at 4:03 in the a.m., honey pie, I love that. 100, Nanu, many thanks to you for being here. Appreciate you. This one is for those who are not with us, who are gone and still here, who have left, who who have disappeared, who have become our invisible friends. This is for them. To my older brother, Roberto, and who died when I was 3 weeks, when he was 3 weeks old and I was not born yet. I think of him often. His birthday was today. To my abuelita Rosa, who was born on the 4th of August. To Aisha's grandmother, Aziz, who passed away. Which day was it? I can't remember. Very recently. To Essence Adams, who passed away on this day as well. And to the new birth of my cousin's baby. And life is a cycle. What is today? It's 8-1-8-1-8. The infinite and where we fit in between. And even with the individuality, we never part from the infinite. And that 8 shows up 3 times today with the 1. 1-1. The Libra balance in between. I'm so ready to sleep peacefully now. Good night, my friends. God bless you. Nanu, nanu. Peace be unto you. Tomorrow, I will have all 12 videos for individual readings. They will be much shorter than this. For all 12 of the signs. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't. And God bless you. Hey, Jay Crazy. You're welcome. Thank you so much, Becky, for being here. You're amazing. Check out the replay, Jay Crazy. I love you. Good night.